From the heart of the nature, I would like to welcome you with the warm greetings to all of you to this program, which is titled Human Inspirations, where we're gonna travel across a journey to discuss and shed more lights about some of the hidden subjects related to the human development matters. So, without any further ado, let's start within the first episode. Have you ever felt like you were stuck in the middle of the way? Or perhaps you couldn't even define yourself, you lost your way and you couldn't even reach to the goals regardless to the efforts that you put? Well, this episode, which is titled Define Yourself, will be so insightful for you because I'm going here to show some of the insights based on my life experience. So for me and for so many of the youngsters, it wasn't a piece of cake to identify ourselves, simply because we are mentally programmed within our upbringing in several life aspects. Let me clarify something. For me, unlikely to so many of the human development coaches, for me, being programmed to some extent is not something bad, because within this program, we could apply the rule of thumb. Identify what's right and what's wrong, to draw a role model for ourselves, which is something good to some extent. But the only con of this, that you might lose yourself. You couldn't even know what is your message, what is your target in the life. While I interacted with my Insta followers, I asked them through the poll if they have found their identities at once or not. I actually found an optimistic result that shows around approximately 70% of those who responded, they voted yes. But honestly, there are around 32%, which I believe it might be in real life the majority, who couldn't identify their identities. And some of my friends actually through the Insta chat, they also elaborated their answers. They said you don't have a constant identity. Therefore, I would like within this episode to help you all to find yourself. So to inspire you, I have decided today to speak about my own story. And honestly, even though I prepared a written script for this, but I like to talk to you face to face, directly with you, without referring to the written script, so I can express my feelings, my thoughts, everything directly to you. So what I would like to tell you, it's a real experience. I have joined a technology college where I got my bachelor degree in the electrical engineering field. And I reached to the final year. There was a course called Power System Analysis. It's a global requirement for all the electrical engineers. And I remember my brother got an A, and I was saying that since he got A, then I will be able to get an A. I got B. I was just trying to get it out of my chest, talking to my academical advisor, and I told him that why the earth I couldn't get an A, because I felt extremely frustrated at that time. Between A and B, maybe more than 30 marks. That one person overheard me. He was a technician, and for me, he was the best teacher because he taught me something. He taught me a lesson. He said, your brother is your brother and you are yourself. Don't compare yourself with him. Everyone has his own pros and cons. Everyone can do things in different way, and everyone has his own challenges in life. The generation is different. Everything is different between you. We all were born differently. So what I want to say here is, if we're gonna program ourselves just to follow what others wanted us to follow, then we will not be living our life.
Know that everybody is having his own message in this life. Everybody has his own way, his own art. So that is why I have decided to shift my career. And let me tell you something. It's a secret between me and you only. Don't tell anybody about it. I have shifted my career, and it wasn't an easy step for me. I got so many of the self-resistance about such decision due to my subconsciousness from letting my society, my friend, coupled with my family to be down. I would say you identify yourself and you make your own plan, otherwise you will be part of the others' plans. So the lesson learned from this story, I would say you try to identify yourself. You try to know yourself, who you are exactly, what defines you. For me, the human is not his name. You are not your name. You are not your body, and you are not your age. You are not even your mind, because all of these things might be changed with the follow of this. Of course, not your body, but the other aspects. But what I want to say, you are an integrated consciousness, and when you realize this fact, you will not resist following your whispers. But again, be sure you treat this fact within a balanced way. Don't break your principles, because the building will not be stand if it lacks the strong foundation. Thanks for listening to me, and see you with the upcoming episode within this program. Hopefully that you like it.